Okay, if that's too loud, let me know. Yeah, I turn it down a little bit. It's Discord. It always puts it to 100%. And then I don't have like Discord regulated in the sound mixer. It's like
None are without guilt.
I meant to smite the camp.
An enemy has been slain.
Something beyond my vision.
And then I tried to flash away from that engage and I couldn't because I flashed. I'm just gonna hard take these. Fuck it. I got the first three. Let's get the other let's get the next one. Let's just like take this. And then we go all in on those fucking grubs, dude.
Shut down.
Get as many of these as I can. I'm gonna ult for this.
My spirit breathes.
Like Jarvan's like on the way over or some shit. Like fuck him, dude. He's gonna get one of these, maybe.
My eyes are clouded.
Come on, come on.
We are memories deleted.
Nice. See ya.
An enemy has been slain.
Isolate the radicals.
An enemy has been slain.
Defending. There were others.
Swain adjustment soon, TM. Silas adjustment soon, TM.
Reconstitute. Have I died?
To win at least the split. Damn.
This world is plagued.
Aphelios too? Damn. Oh my god, dude. I mean, nobody plays Aphelios though, so I mean that one's pretty fair. Like, who plays Aphelios? Yo, this mix is pretty cool, dude.
The stranger.
Reminds me of like old video game music. Like, I feel like I'm playing like Wario World 3 or some shit. Like, damn, I fucked up the ice cube again? Fuck. I gotta go all the way back around.
Mercy is filling a chaos.
Ah, that thing knocked me off to the bottom. Hey, I got it. Nice. Hey, you know, like. Oh man. Old game.
My detractors.
Old game, so good. Yes, and then we have random Russian music. Everybody dance. Oh.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Well, we got our Bork. Let's start. Victor rework, bro. Just make League of Legends 2. Like, what are you doing? Like, you know? No, like, put all, bro. Riot's stupid. Why aren't they just putting all these reworks into League of Legends 2? Like, oh my god, we've reworked 45 champions. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? What? No way. No. What? Ah. Get him, Demacia. Yeah. They gotta make it so you can carry over your skins. That would be super cool, dude. I just got Firefighter Tristana. If I could carry that over, that'd be so dope. I would totally play it for that.
Shut down.
Nah, they're totally gonna be able to do that, dude. There's so many people that collect skins and shit. Like, there's no way.
Some lives persist in error.
At least it wouldn't be like the same skins to collect again. It would be either completely different skins, or you can transfer over your old ones. I feel like they would try to base it off of this system as much as possible while like improving what they can't improve. You know what I mean? Just make the game from the ground up. Rework literally everything and just make League 2. Hell yeah, brother.
Demons hide among us.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I have held this sword.
An enemy has been slain. Has destroyed a turret. Shut down. You have been slain.
That's why we decided to get some wine tonight. We knew tonight was gonna be a little bit of a fucking up. Just, you know, clusterfuck of a moment. And, you know, we said, you know what? We're gonna preemptively detriment that. What time is it in Canada? In Newfoundland and Labrador, it is 6:34 p.m. July 31st, 2028. Yeah, I know you guys are probably like 2 p.m. or you're like 3 p.m. or some shit.
Tomorrow is no longer your concern.
Has been slain.
You're like an hour ahead? Yeah. Something like that. If you're in like New Brunswick or Nova Scotia or something like that, probably like an hour, yeah. Jesus, man. Oh, you're in New York City? I mean, it's all like the same timeline, you know? 5:05 in New York City. Damn. Do you ever just go for a stroll down through like New York City? Like just, you know, like just stroll down the street and take everything in? Or is that like something you avoid doing? Yeah, I watched a lot of Seinfeld growing up, and they were in New York, and I feel like I have an affinity towards New York in a way where it's like I feel like I might get mugged, but I might also meet the best guy ever who might buy me a slice of pizza. Like, I don't know. I would love to travel to the States. I feel like I'm more of a States person than a Canadian. Like I like the gun laws, and it's like, you know, I'm like I feel like I align with a lot of like the politics of like the US, but it's like that's always split. Like I feel like I'd do great in Texas, you know what I mean? Like hell yeah. Wait, you mean I can just walk around with a gun? And if somebody else tries to fuck me up, I can just take up my gun and fuck them up, and that's all good? Well, I mean, why are they trying to fuck me up with a gun in the first place? Yeah, I mean, that sounds legit. And I mean, if you don't agree with that, move to Washington, you know? If you don't move to Utah, you know, like I don't know, like, you know, like I feel like I like the States because it's like you can go to the extremes, you can go to the less extremes, you can go to the middle, you can go to like kind of like in between each, like there's a state for everybody, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. And maybe I'm wrong on that, but I don't know, I just feel like that's my perception of it, is that the States is like the freedom of the States comes from like the fact that like everything is so different. Everybody's got their say. It's like, oh, there's a law here that's not a law here, and like this thing doesn't matter here, and like it's like oh, this is right and that's right and that's wrong and that's right, and it's like it's not like you got your own set of rules, but it's like, you know, like the people kind of vote on it and shit too, right? So it's like I don't know, I feel like it's like more representative than in Canada. Like, yeah, you might be living in a state that has an abortion rule or a gun rule or like, you know, some rule that you don't agree with, but it's like the majority of the people in that state probably do agree with it. And it's like here in Canada, you can get like the majority of people disagreeing with something, and it's like it doesn't matter because the government's gonna do it anyway. Like that's just like where I'm coming from with that, right? It's like, yeah, I understand you guys aren't completely free in the States, but it's like I feel like if I were to like pick and choose where to go, I could figure it out, you know what I mean? More of an indoors person, but I'd like to get out more with my friends. You totally should. You totally should. Especially as like a young adult, like a younger person, you should totally like use that time to like just get out, you know, socialize, be with your friends, enjoy the moment, all that stuff. Because like life creeps up on you very fast, and like I mean, like you can't just part like it's like you don't even like grasp it. Like I don't know how old you are, but like man, when you're like 30, you can't even I find I can't even grasp what a 24-hour stream nowadays. And I used to do so many of them back when I first started streaming. It's crazy. And it's like I'm 30 now, and I'm like, damn, like 5, 6 hours, 7 hours into the stream, I'm starting to be like, damn, I need to take a nap. You know, like you need to enjoy this while you're young. Yeah, you're 19, enjoy it. Enjoy it while you're young. Be safe. You know, all that stuff. You know what I mean. But like, anyways, you know, like other than that, like, you know, just do your thing and like have fun and live your life. And like, you know, when you're 30, it's all gonna come into perspective of like, damn, I shouldn't have done this, damn, I should have. And either way, it's gonna be a life lesson. So like, don't even worry about it. Feels odd to even say I'm 19. I was 15 during COVID. Yeah, I feel like COVID fucked up a lot of the generation of younger kids. Like, just if it kind of fucked up like every generation, but I feel like the younger you are, the more you got kind of fucked up by it because of like schooling and stuff. Like what, like 2 solid years out of school? Now you're 19 and you're like, oh, I just want to go party, and it's like, oh, but I'm stuck indoors and I can't, I really want to go out, but I can't. Like it's like that might be like part of the anxiety from COVID, where it's like you were stuck indoors wearing a mask, you know, you couldn't go near anybody, and now you can, but like you got that anxiety of like, oh, I don't know, like I totally feel that too. Like I feel that too as a 30-year-old.
An enemy has been slain.
And I wasn't even like hyper focused on like the disease or the mask. It's just like in general. It's just in general as a human, I feel like we all kind of feel the same thing. No matter if you're like 15 or like 45, you probably felt like some sort of a similar connection during COVID when it came to like how you were mentally feeling or whatever, or like perceiving like reality and like stuff like that. Cause yeah, like COVID went off when I was like 25 and I'm 30 now. Like that's crazy, right? Like holy fuck, time flies by. That's why I'm saying you gotta just enjoy it, you know? Hey, some fucked up shit happened when you were 15 and now you're 19. Enjoy your life. Maybe that's the only fucked up thing that's gonna happen for the rest of your life. And now you get to enjoy the rest of your life and you don't have to worry about any of this bullshit anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe that's just how you gotta look at it from that perspective. Cause I mean, I'm 30 and this is the first time I've ever seen anything like this. So like you probably got at least another 20, 30 years. You know what I'm saying?
You may attempt to defend your...
I feel like the COVID stuff was just massively overblown, and like, you know, the mandates and the vaccines and the masks, it's like it was just so much. It was so much all at once for like an average person to come to be like, okay, yeah, that's fine. I feel like it just messed up people's mental, man. Just messed up people's like thought. I'm like, what the fuck, right? Because it's like some places are doing this and they're getting all these infections, and then we're doing this and we're doing it really, really good, but we're still getting infections. So like, why are we getting the same amount of infections as these guys that don't even have the vaccine or wear the mask? It's like there's all these questions, and it's like half of them aren't going to get answered. It never is. Like, you know, I asked my doctor, you know, should I take the COVID vaccine? And he said, well, you're a young, healthy male, you never get sick. You literally never get sick. I've been seeing you for like 10 years. You never get sick. I mean, it's up to you, but like, and then I said like, well, like when are we gonna know whether or not the vaccine's effective? And he's like, well, we're not really going to know if the vaccine's effective until after COVID kind of ends. And we look at the data on the people that took the vaccine, who didn't take the vaccine, and how it affected them. And he went into great lengths and details talking about this with me. He's a great doctor. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm not gonna bother with it then, because I haven't been sick in like 5-6 years. Like my immune system's great. Like I'm not even gonna bother. And now I'm reading that there's this gene that like certain people can't get COVID from. And I asked my dad, did you get COVID? No. My sister, did you get COVID? No. It's like my aunt, did you get COVID? No. My mom, no. And then like my dad's like, I'm gonna ask my brothers. So like maybe I got this gene where I just can't get COVID. Like, so like it's not even COVID. Apparently it's like SARS. So like when the next SARS infection comes out, like if I have that gene, I might just be good to go. You know what I mean? Because like COVID wasn't really the big one. It was the SARS. It was like SARS attached to the COVID, right? So like I don't know the medical definitions of it, but you know what I mean? But like the SARS was the big one. You don't want to get that. But yeah, they were doing testing recently with a bunch of people. And like some people, like they literally couldn't get them to contract the disease. And then they kept doing it with like different control groups, and then hammered out like a specific gene that's like in certain people that just like, it's like you just have immunity for like whatever reason. Like you're just like born with it kind of thing to like the SARS. I mean, it's like that with like everything, like bugs, animals, humans. It's like every you know, you spray pesticides on an entire pile of ants, and there's 3 ants that walk away and they're fine. You know, it's the same thing with humans, that kind of thing. Took the vaccine, a lot of stuff wouldn't let you participate unless you did. Yeah, I was in a pretty good like position where I didn't have to take it, because like I didn't have to take it to do anything. You know what I mean? Like nobody really cared if I took it or not. Like there was no like, oh, if you don't take this, well, you lose your job. It's like, oh, well, if I don't take this, I sit here and play games on the computer. And if I do take this, well, I come back and I sit here and I play games on the computer. So, you know, and like I talked to my doctor about it, and the risks seemed, it seemed like it was more risky to take it than to not take it based on how I lived my life. So I decided not to take it. And I mean, there's so many lawsuits and stuff coming out about that now. It's so sketchy. It's like, I feel like it was super political. Like they're still talking about it now with the Joe Biden or whoever, Kamala Harris, whoever took over. Like they're still talking about it. Oh, Trump fucked this up, or oh, I was the one that got this going. And it's like, but people don't like it. People hate it. Oh, there's lawsuit. Like it's just ridiculous. We're bringing this stuff 4 years later. Like Jesus. Like it's just obviously so political. It's, I don't know. For me, I had the swine flu, and I was like ground zero for having swine flu, and I had it, and it was like nothing, right? Like I was like 15, and I just like, my body I threw up one night, and then I was good to go, and they wouldn't let me leave the barracks for a week because I was under quarantine. And I'm like, all right, cool, like whatever. And then everybody's like laughing at me through the gates. Oh man, look, Ryan's got the swine. Ryan's got the swine 09. Can't go near him. You know, like it was the same thing. And then I got back to Newfoundland, and it was like, oh man, you got to take the vaccine. You got to take the vaccine. You got to take the swine flu vaccine. And I was like, no, I don't. I literally had swine flu. I was like one of the first people in Canada to have this disease. I don't need to take a fucking vaccine for it. I'm good to go. And there was so much pressure on me as like a 15-year-old for this that I was like, fuck that. No, I've literally, I had the disease. You guys swabbed me for it. You guys determined, yeah, he definitely had it. Like it's no question I had it. You know what I mean? So like, what are we talking about? Why do I need to take a vaccine for something that I overcame? It doesn't even make sense. And I argued that shit, and then they fucked off. And like, and now it's like the same thing with this other thing. And it's like, damn, I feel like they're really just taking advantage of people that can't say no. And like that might seem like a hot take, but goddamn, like that's what I'm seeing, man. That's what I'm seeing. I'm telling you. Like I'm seeing it where it's like, oh, you don't want to take it? Here, have some McDonald's fries and like a free hamburger and like, you know, maybe $20. How about now? And it's like, now I'll take it. Like it's almost like I swear, like maybe I'm just a conspiracy theorist, but man, when this shit started out, it was like, yo, the vaccine's free, anybody can take it, it's at Walmart, just go get it. And it's like nobody wanted it, and then it's like, yo guys, if you go and take it, you get like a free meal at McDonald's. And it's like nobody wanted it. And it's like, yo guys, if you go and get it, you get like $100 gift certificate. And it's like it kept ramping up, like how much of like a prize you would get for taking this vaccine. And I'm 30 and I've never seen this in my life. So like, you can call me a fucking crazy conspiracy fuck, but I've never seen anything pushed like that in my entire life. I've grew up seeing ads on television. Oh, take this for your depression. By the way, might cause ulcers, bipolar syndrome, might cause you to kill yourself, might cause heart disease, system failure, might cause bladder issues, might cause this. Do not take if pregnant. Take this here and talk to your doctor today to see if this is an example of something that you should take. Bro, I grew up listening to this shit every fucking day. Get the fuck out of here. Like, it's just ridiculous. People had no common sense. It was tribalism. It was either you're taking this or you're not getting your job. You're taking this or you're losing your life. And like, it was just crazy. It's crazy. It's really bad in America right now. Trump versus Kamala coming up. It's just horrible. I mean, they dropped Joe Biden because like after that debate and shit, like it's just. And then like the shooting, it was like, oh, now's the perfect time to drop this guy and like nobody will question it, you know? Oh, Joe Biden, oh man, Trump almost got killed, and you know, Joe's like, oh man, I can't deal with the pressure, and now he drops out and now Kamala's in. It's like stupid bullshit like that. It's like, it seems like planned almost. Like, I don't know, it's stupid, right? Like who the fuck's Kamala? Like Kamala got like 1% of the vote or some shit back in like the last election. Like, who voted her in? Like, why did they vote her in over anybody else? Like, that was like Democratic or Republican or whatever the fuck the nomination is. I just find it weird because you haven't heard like anything about her, and then all of a sudden she's running for like president. It's like, it's just weird. It's just weird. It's just weird. It's like all year you heard Trump Biden, Trump Biden, Trump Biden, and now you're hearing black female versus Trump. Yeah, hot take, you guys don't want to hear it, but like that's how it is, right? And it's like she's not even black, she's like Indian or something. But it's like that's what they did. They said, oh man, old Joe Biden, you know, the mental illness is showing, the debate didn't go well. Shit, Trump almost got killed. All right, now's the time to swap out. Where's the best candidate? Well, we got Kamala Harris. Bro, yeah. People think she's black. She's a woman. Yeah, bro, people who hate Trump hate, people that love Trump hate women. So it's like the people that love women will vote for Kamala. Like, you know that's how they thought. Like, you know that's how like the system of like thought went down, right? Kind of thing. Like otherwise, why wasn't it like the sensible person?
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
You know, like, but why was it her? I feel like that's like the worst. Like that, it's like, even when you think about it, it's like that's like the worst. Like I still feel like Trump's gonna win. Like, I'm Canadian, I still feel like Trump's gonna win. But like, I don't know, like Kamala, bro, like that's just weird. That's just like, I don't know. And then like somebody said the lettering or something from the Biden letter wasn't like accurate with the White House, and it's like I really think Jill Biden was probably running the show for a while. Like this happened with like FDR or something like back in the day. Like, this isn't like the first example where it's like a president like went mentally ill or like, you know, couldn't really perform duties, so like their wife took over because they were younger, and it's like, you know, we didn't tell the American public because then it's like all the other nations, and it's like, you know, we don't want to seem weak. Like I feel like obviously this is probably what happened here, like, you know, but like who knows, maybe not. Like I really don't care. I just, this is why I hate politics, because you can sit here talking for an hour about it, and like you're never going to come to a conclusion. It's just, you're going to piss one group off who likes Trump, you're going to piss the other group off that likes Biden, you're going to piss the other group off that likes Kamala, you're going to piss off the people that like the females, you're going to piss off the people that like the males, you're going to piss off the trans somehow. You're like, it's just, it's crazy. It's like everybody gets offended these days over fucking everything. That's why I just, like, I don't know, I eat KFC and I sit in my house and I play League and I just chill the fuck out. I don't give a fuck what anybody, like, I don't care what the fuck you want to do. Do what you want to do. Bro, my best friend said he wants to be like trans, or oh, he's gay, or oh, I'd be like, bro, great, dude. Yo, there's this app called Grinder, dude. Like I I'd support that shit. Like, fuck it. Like, I just don't see why it's like such a big issue, where it's like, this is what we're talking about, instead of like people that can't survive due to the economy. You know, like, you know, the wages are so fucked up and shit. It's like people can't afford rent, and it's like we're worried about like fucking like this and that. Like, it's so stupid. It's a great mindset on trans. It's hard out here. Yeah, I'm sure it's hard for everybody out there, honestly. Like, trans probably more so than everybody else, but like it's hard for everybody, you know. I'm straight and I feel like it's hard. I'm a straight white male. Like, I don't have shit just handed to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's the stereotype right there. It's like, oh, like, your life is so hard because you're trans. If only you were a straight white male. But it's like, my life is no different either. I've applied to like 7 different places. The only place that called me back is probably gonna deny me. Like, it's crazy. It's like I'm no more privileged than you. Like, you might think I am because of the base statistics and shit like that, but it's like we're all in the same boat. We're all middle class or low class or whatever the fuck. We're all in it together. You know what I'm saying? Like, who gives a like I really don't care about this trans shit. Like, this is something that like I grew up with. It never existed, and then I'm like 20 and it starts to just randomly pop in to like existence, and I'm like, okay. And then it's like, you know, I'm 25 and it's like there's all these people backlashing against it, and like laws are being made to allow this or not allow this, and it's like, it reminds me of like gay marriage and shit, and I'm like, who gives a fuck? Like, if 2 dudes want to get married and live their life and be happy, who cares? You know, if you're like an adult and you want to be trans, and you don't feel like you're a female or a male or whatever the fuck you were born as, and you want to be the opposite and you want to take hormones, who gives a fuck? Like, fuck off. Like, it's just stupid to me that this is like a bigger issue than like people that like live under bridges or like can't like afford food, or like it's like, it just blows my mind. It blows my mind. I'm sorry if I'm rambling, but like, damn, like, it just sometimes I can't even like believe how society is. It's like, I feel like if you got a decent person in with a decent mindset that was like, yo, that's fucked up, why are we doing this, yo, what the fuck is this, fix that, yo, do this, yo, be happy here, fuck that shit, do this, like, everything would be better. But it's like, no, we get these 80-year-olds in who either like hate it or they love it. And it's like, they love it because it's political and it's charged and they get the votes, and they hate it because it's political and it's charged and they get the votes. It's like, nobody really gives a fuck. Like, it's crazy. It's like nobody actually cares. It's crazy. Like, that it's like something I've had to like come to terms with. It's that like, no matter how much of an issue there is, there's always like some other issue guiding it, where like the main issue isn't really cared about. It's like this sub issue, where it's like the sub issue is where you get all these millionaires and billionaires and like, you know, Elon Musk talking about it. It's like, but like the main issue kind of gets like avoided. Like I feel like that happens all the time, like just in general. You know, like, oh man, like this, what's happening with the Kardashians this week? You know, let's look around the world to see who's getting bombed. You know, like I feel like that's like a meme, but like it's the reality, right? Like it's just how it is. It's just how it is. Like, oh shit, Khloe Kardashian got a butt lift, bro. Who got bombed this week? Oh shit. Oh shit. Like it's just how it's just how it is. It's like it's how it goes, right? Like you don't want to hear it. It's a little bit of a black pill, but like it is what it is. I feel like I don't know what the hell's going on here in Canada. Like people always memed on like, oh, you don't know what's going on in China because they don't tell you anything. I feel like it's the same here in Canada, like to a degree. Like we don't get told anything. I don't know what the fuck's going on in Canada. Like I don't know when our elections are. I don't know who's running against Trudeau. I don't even know what the fuck we're doing politically, like with other nations. I don't care. I wake up, I take a shower, I take a shit, I come on stream, I go get a hot dog and some poutine, I come back, I do another stream, I go to bed. Like I don't give a fuck about any of this shit. Like what the fuck, you know, like it doesn't affect me, you know what I mean? Unless they're like, yo, we're gonna bomb Newfoundland. It's like, yo, what the fuck? Why are you gonna bomb us? Yo, what Newfoundland? What are you talking about? We get nuke Newfoundland. Yo, what are you talking about, bro? The fuck you getting on with? Like then I'd probably care, but it's like until it gets to that point, it's like I don't really care because it's like a bunch of bullshit all the time anyway. Like it's a bunch of bullshit that's made to make you angry. That like you can see it. It's like as soon as you see something that makes you angry, you know it's already either going to pass or it's there to make you angry so that when it actually doesn't pass, you feel happy. Like it's like one or the other kind of thing. I don't know. I don't watch the news. I don't even have cable in this house. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have cable. I got the internet. That's it. I got swatch.tv. What's the one I was using for Mad Men? Nah, this one don't work no more. I gotta like look it up in my history. But yeah, like I don't know. I tuned out of all that shit when I was like 13, 14, and I just find it crazy how like some people are these days. Like some people are so fucked, like it's nuts. Like you say like the wrong like buzzword or like code word and they just go like nuts. And it's like, bro, like no, I'm talking about like Charmaine, like the tissues, man. Dude, I don't know who Charlemagne is, dude. Bro, I don't know why she got kicked out of office, dude. I'm looking for Charmin Ultra. Oh, Charmin Ultra. Yeah, no, let me show you, sir. Like it's like people are literally that crazy nowadays. It's crazy. It's nuts. I can't even imagine having a kid. Like I don't even want to bring a kid into this world. Like I thought about it like 10 years ago and I was like, I don't think I want to bring a kid into this world. And it's like 10 years later, I'm like, I really still don't feel like I want to bring a kid into this world. You know what I mean? Like, damn, like I don't even want to be in this world. It's not like I want to kill myself for nothing, by no means. But it's like, damn, like I'd rather be living back in like the 90s than now. You know, like I'd rather be living back in the 2000s than now. Like now feels like so fucked up. Like it's like I can't even imagine bringing a kid into this world right now. That's fucked up. Like that's crazy. Unless you got like a good, like, you know, set of parents and like, you know, you got everything figured out. I can't imagine it. I can't see like getting to that position. Maybe when I'm like 40 or 50, but then it's like, then I'm 40, 50. I'm so old, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe one day we'll figure it out. I'm not too worried about it. I don't like sit here thinking about it or anything. I'm just like kind of like whatever. But yeah, it's kind of just how I feel about it.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I always wanted to be a father, but then like as I grew older and older, I'm like, damn, do I really want to bring a kid into the world? And it's like, I don't know. It's like I got older and older, and I'm like, no. Like it's getting like harder for me to cope with the world. Like, why would I want to bring somebody else into it? That's how I look at it.
Minions have
Hopefully it gets a little bit better in the future though, because that's like totally a terrible mindset to have for your society.
Your heart will warm my blade. Which blade will mark your end? This world is played. We are memories deleted. Take comfort in a clean death. There were others. Something beyond my vision.
That's fine. We fucked him up. We gotta kill him. Viago took his red buff. Took Jax's flash and ignite. Oh.
an enemy
Oh.
has been slain.
Oh. There it is.
You may attempt to defend yourself.
Yo, does anybody want to listen to Beethoven's Ninth Symphony? Or should I put that on later on? You guys enjoying this mix or what?
They will comply. Recharging.
They reach for you.
I remember a wolf called Hope. Feel active.
Shit. You ordering pizza? What do you got on your pizza?
An enemy has been slain.
Ooh, nice. Good job, top. Why would you do that?
I must move faster.
Bacon and cheese? Nah, man. I mean, pizza's pizza. Bacon cheese, that's classic. Can't get in. Can't get in. Nah, we got this thing here called garlic fingers, and it's like you can get. It's basically like a cheese pizza, but they put like little bits of garlic on it and bacon. So it's like I understand what you're getting. I get why that would be popular. You almost make me want to get one. You almost make me want to order one. Fuck, I haven't had that in so long.